I was trying to come up with a clever tease for this review of A Simple Favor, but after seeing it, my brain is all kind of jumbled up, so let's just dive right into the review, okay? Anna Kendrick is a vlogger who is trying to find out how and why her best friend, played by Blake Lively, has disappeared. A Simple Favor is directed by Paul Feig. Now, he is known for directing comedies, but in this he really steps up his game, combining comedy with some serious twists and turns. Anna Kendrick is great as Stephanie. She is meek but overachieving and saccharinely sweet. She's one of those people that you love to hate or hate to love because she does everything so well, and she's so willing to do anything and everything for anybody. She is over her head when it comes to dealing with Blake Lively, who's playing Emily. Now, Lively is strong, biting, and crude. Basically the polar opposite of Stephanie. We also have Henry Golding, who plays Sean, who is Emily's husband. He is a professor and kind of an on-again, off-again struggling author. Their marriage, according to Emily, is strained, and they're even on the verge of bankruptcy. Except when we see Sean and Emily together, they seem all lovey-dovey and just like really, really love each other. Well, except maybe for Emily, who's more biting than anything. Throughout the movie, you don't know who or what to believe. And all of the characters seem to be unreliable sources. So we as an audience begin to second guess what we believe to be true. This was my favorite thing about A Simple Favor. All of the twists and turns and redirection. It kept me guessing the entire time. Even when I believed I had figured it all out, I was blindsided by new revelations that I didn't see coming. There are a few plot points and even storylines that were unnecessary for the outcome of the film, and I believe that one in particular was only put in there so that Blake Lively could say one particular line. Now, if you pay attention to product placement in movies, this one has an outstanding product placement. Blake Lively enjoys martinis a lot, and so she uses one particular type of gin, aviation gin, which for anybody that doesn't know, you just see it and it just goes right over your head and you're not even paying attention to it. But aviation gin is owned by Ryan Reynolds, who is Blake Lively's real life husband. So, you know, I think he's getting a little extra in there by putting it in there or getting at least the publicity. So it was really cool to see that. It made me chuckle. I don't know if anybody else chuckled or even cared, but it struck my funny bone. The soundtrack was awesome. It had this early 60s French vibe to it. And what that did was really enhance what we were seeing on screen, especially when it came to Anna Kendrick's character of Stephanie. She is playing the quintessential homemaker. And what you hear matched what you saw. And I love that part. This is definitely not gonna be a movie for everybody. Blake Lively's character has the mouth of a sailor. And it's kind of jarring when you hear that amount of profanity and vulgarity coming from her, especially when she's dressed all elegantly and proper. There are a lot of laugh out loud moments in this, but this is a dark comedy with emphasis on dark. Now, with the laugh out loud moments, I mean, it was truly laugh out loud because I couldn't even hear parts of dialogue at certain points because the audience was laughing so loudly. This is also a neo-noir thriller, and it's so great with all of the redirection and the twists and the turns, and you just don't know what to believe the entire time through. The characters in the story really worked for me. I loved watching all of it together and just as it combines to make this really cohesive story. Now, even though I know that a few bits of it could just be completely left out and it wouldn't have done anything to the story, as a whole, I really enjoyed it. There is sex, nudity, violence, and an overabundance of profanity. I give A Simple Favor 4 out of 5 couches. I'd love to know what the best dark comedy you've ever seen is. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, please give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Movies and Munchies. Thanks for couching with me.